The reason your ex came back. They come back for themselves, not you. They didn't care when they broke your heart. If they left you for someone else and ends up coming back, it's because that person they left you for didn't want them. So now they have nowhere to go but back to you. They will manipulate you into thinking about how much they thought about you and the future y'all could have had together and how much they miss being in your arms. They didn't come back because they care about you. They came back for themselves, for them to feel better. They don't care how you feel. They only care about how they feel. If they left you for someone else once, they will do it again. The moment they have the opportunity, the moment they find another person attractive, or when another person catches their attention, they will leave you again. They may have left you because they weren't ready for a relationship. They wanted to explore and have fun before settling down. After being with multiple people and it didn't work out with them, they want to come back to you. Don't take them back, because they only see you as an option. After going through everyone else, you are the last resort. If you take them back, it's just a terrible way of destroying yourself. Mentally, because you won't be able to trust this person. You'll always wonder if they'll leave you again. When you're at your lowest point, you know this person won't be there for you when times get tough. And you'll always think about if they'll cheat on you for someone they think is better than you. And you're letting this person know you have no options and will take them back no matter what. You want to hold yourself up to a high standard and respect yourself by finding someone who chooses you as a priority and respect you, not someone who will ditch you to satisfy their own selfish desires and come back to you because you are the backup. They didn't come back for you. They came back for themselves. If they actually care about you, they wouldn't put you through this emotional roller coaster in the first place. They usually want to come back when they need someone, when their rebound doesn't work out and they're feeling lonely and want that familiar loving feeling they're used to having with you when they can't find anyone else. And when they realize they messed up and it dawns on them that they let go of a good relationship for lust. When they realize you were the best they had out of everyone out there. When they fail to replace you, they want to come back. The problem is, if they left you for someone once, they will do it again. If someone isn't loyal, then they are simply not loyal. There's no, but they're kinda loyal, or they can be loyal. If they betray you one time, they are not loyal. No matter how good they can treat you, or how much they say, they'll never do it again. It's just a way for them to manipulate you into taking them back. And sometimes they want you back because they want to hook up. Perhaps the intimacy was good and they miss the way you make them feel physically, because no one can make them feel good like you do. Regardless of the reason, it's all for their own selfish reasons and not for the relationship or for you. If you take them back, you will eventually be reminded of why y'all broke up in the first place. Perhaps the first couple of days, they are on their best behavior, but old habits always come back, and you will be mentally and emotionally drained again. Think about it this way. If this person actually loved you, they wouldn't put themselves in a position that risks losing you. If you take them back, they will put themselves in a position where they will risk losing you again. And the worst thing is, when they know you will take them back, when they are that confident that even when they cheat on you, they know you will take them back. That is basically giving them the permission to cheat on you again. They know as long as they say everything you want to hear, you will fall for it again. You deserve someone who puts the relationship first over selfish desires. A selfish person will betray you when a better opportunity comes. And you don't want that type of person in your life. Now let's talk about someone who left and didn't cheat. You deserve someone who doesn't hurt you and leave you if they really cared about you. When it comes to the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, you want to be with someone you know will be there for you when you need them. You want to be with someone you could depend on. And when I say someone you could depend on, it's just another way of saying someone you can trust. Someone who won't leave when things don't go their way. Someone who will fight for the relationship and make things better and not quit when things get hard. It's always the toxic ones that come back to your life to see if they can get back with you. It's always when you finally moved on, they find a reason to pull you back in. But you know what it is? It's because they can't accept that you're doing better than them. They don't want to see you win without them. You ever think about when you're at your lowest point is when they leave. And the moment you're doing well, they pop up. When they feel lonely and sad, they all of a sudden realize they messed up and come running back to you. You have to remember when they were flirting with other people behind your back and gaslight you into thinking you're the bad person for being jealous. They want to make you think that you're being insecure and have trust issues, when in reality, they are cheating on you. They always find a reason to make it seem like everything is your fault and tell you you will never find someone better and you will never be happy without them. But now y'all broken up and you finally moved on. You wonder why they gotta come back when you're happy. That is when you have to let them know they messed up and you moved on. You have to set your boundaries and don't let someone who don't respect them come back into your life. The tactic they use is they promise you they've changed. They will tell you how they will never treat you bad and never hurt you again. They will sound so genuine and sincere. They will tell you everything you want to hear. There's times where they believe they actually changed. And there's times where they will say anything you want to hear to get back with you. The problem is, the change they promise is always temporary. They always go back to their old ways and end up hurting you. Some people are just not right for you and just not capable of having a healthy, lasting relationship. And no matter how much you try, you can't change who they are at the core. And maybe down the line they will change, but it's usually when they lost something, they lost forever. Then that lesson will stick to them. If you take them back and it doesn't work out, the next breakup will be even harder than the previous one. You will question why they keep hurting you, even after giving them so many chances. Why they always give you false hope and lie to you. If you spend more time worrying and stressing about the relationship than being happy, it's not the right relationship for you. It's best to move on and don't look back. Ultimately, you want to become better and grow as a person. That is to not look at your past anymore and move on to a better place. To find someone who deserves you and puts you as priority. When you focus on improving your life, you will set yourself to a higher standard, to the point where your ex isn't even your type anymore. You want better qualities in the person you will spend the rest of your life with. I understand how hard it can be to realize a relationship is toxic and bad for you when you haven't been in a healthy relationship. I understand that even when a relationship is toxic, we find reasons for why the relationship was good and make excuses for their bad behavior. We may even say, I know they're a good person. It just wasn't the right time. And I think now we've both grown as a person. It will work out this time. But the truth is, you are just ignoring the red flags and toxic behavior. And yes, love does make a person blind. It's hard when you've been with someone you cared about and they promise to treat you better just for them to hurt you and disregard your feelings. You have to tell yourself the relationship ended for a reason and it's time to move on to something better. Someone who value and care about you. Someone you can trust and makes you feel comfortable. Someone who you don't need to question if they cheated on you when they reply to your text late or come home late. You want to be with someone where you can still focus on yourself and know your partner has your back. You deserve someone who makes you genuinely happy. To block out toxic people in your life, like your ex, that keeps wanting to come back to you, you have to focus on yourself. This is the time to start taking care of yourself and love yourself. When you start loving yourself, you will see that you deserve so much more. You will want to surround yourself with people who make you happy, people you can trust and not have to worry about betrayal. People who won't hurt you. You will want to be in a healthy relationship. You will spot red flags and avoid them. You won't let people take advantage of you and make excuses for their toxic behavior. And most of the time, when your friends tell you that you're in a toxic relationship, they are probably right because they are not emotionally involved. So they can see how bad you're being treated and how you should not be with someone who hurts you. But love blinds you and their sweet words trap you into thinking the relationship is not that bad. But you are crying in bed every night and they are not making any improvements to better the relationship. They emotionally abuse you and gaslight you into thinking you are crazy. That is a relationship you should never go back to. You deserve someone who cares about your feelings. You deserve to be happy.